on fish. Man, I ran into a snafu this morning and the other day, and I'm trying to figure out why my dB levels stuck at 0 dB. So I made this viral video short. And what a bummer it is to me, cause it ain't gonna go viral. And I thought I was onto something good that is. And I'm being very helpful. Somebody out there didn't like it. And it's rotating on my tire for that person. So let's say you're out there and you're shooting video and you don't know what's happening and you're trying to figure things out. You gotta troubleshoot. And I'm here to help you troubleshoot. So if you came to the channel and you don't know what's happening and you're caught up in the middle of it and you're trying to figure things out, I'll explain it to you. The vlog before this, you'll see I'm talking and I'm having a good time, and all of a sudden, I found the issue. My dB level stuck at 0. Turn the mic off, turn the camera off, turn the mic on, turn the camera on, turn the mic off, turn the mic on. Did it all. Still stuck at 0 dB. It's not saving at -7 or -8. This has to do with firmware 010203.30. And it makes the camera, a little bit issued. And the only way to clear an issue sometimes, yes indeed, factory reset everything. But before you do, write things down so you can add them back in correctly. Once I did that, all my troubles gone away. Did they make a song? Yesterday, all my troubles seem to go away. Oh man, the only trouble we can't get to go away is the flare of the sun or the flare of a street light. So I'm very happy and very pleased that I helped you out and got my problem to you resolved. And that's what I do. I make videos and I share the fun and I try to figure my things out. All these challenges, keep your brain occupied, makes you, think what to do. What if it was a perfect camera and everything was perfectly set and not a single issue? You wouldn't have anything to talk about. We try to help everyone out, whatever camera it is, and make it a better camera. And that'd be the end of that camera, for sure. I pulled over to a park bench. And you know my park bench reviews, man. Oh, they were the best back at the time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. So the sun is over there, coming down this way, at this height, right here where my fist is at. Something like that. And is it causing a flare? Because everything I'm going to be doing now, going that way, it's going to flare. So we know to always keep the sun in front of us, facing towards our shoulder, to go over our shoulder. We don't want to ride with the sun in the back of you hitting the camera lens. And you won't have those flares. Now, street lights are very difficult to avoid. Headlights are very difficult to avoid. And I shot video with the CPL lens. And when I went over there and I went to stick it on the camera, I changed over to subject tracking. So this way I could, walk around, do a little shuffle dance for you. And when I put it on, I noticed that I got a reflection into the lens that somehow it showed that sphere, the trumpet. Circular, photo, lens, CPL lens, takes the reflection out of a car window, a showcase, and clears it up for you by turning it. It manipulates where the light shines. Didn't do the trick, the one I got. Maybe because I still had to take off the actual lens protector. I have not yet touched mine. Rock solid. I don't want no dust, no particle, no grain, no sand, nothing in mine. And I even haven't dunked my camera in full, but I did dunk to make sure I'm waterproof. And I got the new door. The fish. Is it Mr. Limpet, the fish with Don Knotts, finds all the bugs and issues that DJI cannot find or make a list on their site whatsoever. Is it possible that I'm tracking that RC plane that's flying? Not at all. I changed over to my custom bike mode, 4K 60 frames with the sport, a stabilization scene, and the shutter 1/100th or 1/200 in this bright light so the sun don't hit you. I gotta get on my bike to make it happen and pedal on out of here. I did my afternoon day vlog, talked about my previous problem I had, talked about how the dB levels are now corrected for now, so I got to keep an eye. And when I talk loud, I won't sound crackly or overblown in the dBs. Lens flare, never going to be fixed. And the camera, personally, does mighty fine. I'm going to change over to HDR because I'm kind of dark. I don't want to be bright. I want everything to match the scene. So I'm in HDR mode, 4K 60 wide, I think it is. I don't know if I'm on horizon bounds. I'm on HB. And yeah, all these customs, man, I just don't know. And the sun, it's right here, maybe up there, in your eyes. So let me bring it to the side like so it don't bother you. But yeah, can't make it right all the time. I don't want to touch any settings because I'm going back to video mode. But this is definitely HDR mode. We got games happening in HDR, high dynamic range, H-Log M 10-bit. I don't know if it's doing great, but I'm going to give you another hint. Like I said before, when you see that blank spot, when you hit the shutter, the start and the finish, that's the norm of our camera. It's a visual shutter start stop. I am shooting right now in Fish's LUTs, and I'm coloring it in D-Log M. I don't know how great you're gonna see where the grass got some green brown in a fall-like time. Almost like a winter-like time, the sky's blue on the pale side of things, in the forested look of green. I don't really have any Southern Caribbean color over here where the beaches, the sands, the snow, the scenery is shining and glowing. Fish, was it a GoPro that when you, I don't know, I think it was Insta360 when you highlight, or maybe it was the older Action of DJI, when you touch the fonts or scroll down off the things, they really made it big so you can see what you're doing and keeping the right size when you're going on that, whale. I want to see a large font as I scroll down, enlarge, big, and have it stay there for 5 seconds rather than a split second. Everybody's in a rush, always rushing to do things and get things done. Sometimes you need to have a little time. And that's the problem with the camera. You're being rushed off of a scene, a selection, a function, a menu. Well, I shared my story, showed my story, told my story. I said a lot, did a lot, shared a lot, showed some. And on that note, I gotta do a little fixing because I see a little trouble and nobody pointed it out. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on another fantastic vlog.